People around the world are drawn to the wild, cinematic landscapes of South Asia. The region is abundant in lush forests, exciting climbs, and cliffs echoing with the sound of falling water. So when I found one in Taiwan with the same energy, I had to check it out.
Is this the definition of living life on the edge?
This is the Sandiaoling Waterfall Trail, a jungle adventure coupled with mining history and only an hour from Taipei. Let's go. Located in New Taipei City's Ruifang District, this over-the-ridge path comprises 3 sections: the Sandiaoling Waterfall Trail, the Zhongkan Ancient Trail, and the Chailiu Ancient Trail.
The trail here might feel a little bit forgotten, but it's still full of life. And this is actually one of northern Taiwan's most popular hiking routes.
It's a hike that combines the roar of waterfalls, the quiet of forested ridges, and remnants of Taiwan's mining past.
I think I'm finding coal.
All connected by the rail line that once drove this region's boom. From Taipei, a local train gets you to Houtong in about 40 minutes and drops you right at the trail.
Today's journey starts at Houtong Station, which is also famous for its cats, known as the Cat Village. Hello. Meow. Yeah, that was me, that wasn't you.
Houtong used to be northern Taiwan's coal capital. However, when the mines shut down, the town's glory began to fade. Then, about 20 years ago, a local started posting photos of stray cats living among the old mine ruins. To everyone's surprise, it went viral.
Even CNN once said, this is one of the world's top places for cat watching. You scared him. It's camera shy. Oh, look how it's just chilling. Oh, oh. Is that the spot? That's what you like. No, I think we're done. Let's go. We got all we needed, right? Yeah. We're good to go. Let's go. Head back, Taipei. Today's journey starts at Houtong Railway Station and we'll finish off at Sandiaoling. We'll start off our hike with Chailiu Trail and connect all the way to Zhongkan Trail. And finally, we'll finish at Sandiaoling Waterfall Trail. The hike in total is about 4 hours, so not particularly long, but full of stories. Good snacks, cat stuff everywhere. All kinds of cat stuff. Look at the sign. You don't see that every day. Hi. This place is not just good for cat watching, it's also good for dates. But make sure the partner you bring is not allergic to cats, or else it gets really awkward. She comes in her high heels and you're like, all right, let's go on a hike. Or if you're not that interested, that's how you finish it, you know? You come here and then you realize, oh wait, there's something off about this person. Hey, let's go on a hike. And if they're willing to do the hike, I'm sure it adds some points, yeah?
From the station, turn right and head down a narrow lane sandwiched between the Keelung River and the railway. You'll pass old brick houses, some still lived in, some reclaimed by weeds. It's not hard to imagine how lively this place once was.
Now that we touched it. Is that 10? All right, got a pump. Let's go.
About 10 minutes in, you'll arrive at the original entrance of the Risan main mine. Today, it's been refurbished into a memorial museum. But this isn't a government project. This place was built by the miners themselves to preserve their own story.
可以进去看看吗？
可以啊，可以，这边请来。
好，谢谢。
直接开门进去就可以了。
So Taiwan's early economy was fueled by coal. And many families around here, they made a living from mining coal. But as you can see, the mining conditions weren't exactly ideal. I don't even think I could fit in there. And sometimes they had to find a way to eat down there, to drink down there, and because accidents happened way too fast, they had to find a way to save themselves down there. And all of that effort was just for a piece of coal. And this coal was made for electricity generation.
That long concrete building used to be the miners' shower room, and the old brick one behind it was their dormitory. It's the kind of life that's hard to picture now. Gritty, exhausting, and built on quiet resilience.
So this is actually an old waiting pavilion, and it's right above the train tracks with a very nice view of the Geelong River. And if you look carefully, you can actually see the potholes carved deep into the riverbed. Although it's not rainy season, but there's still a slight current. Hopefully the waterfalls up ahead have a little bit of water coming out. Now that would be a good reward. All right, let's get hiking. Hey.
Follow the signs through the underpass beneath the railway bridge, and that'll lead you into the Chai Liao ancient trail. Long before trains echoed through Ruifang's hills, these valleys belonged to the plains' indigenous people. As villages shifted and roads took form, coal changed everything again.
All right, out of breath already. All right, it's a dead end. Let's go back.
As my director Kurt told me, this trail isn't supposed to be challenging, but I've learned to have a little trust issue with him.
What's the difficulty of this trail? 3.8? That means it's a 4.2. Hey, there's quite a lot, actually. I think I'm finding coal. Huh. Right? All right, got my pay for the day. See ya.
By now, it's been about half an hour of steady hiking. Nothing dramatic has changed, just more forest, more slope, and more sweat.
Funny.
I think it's time I find myself a trusty hiking companion.
Waiting for a name, huh? What's a granny name? Stella. Stella? Let's go, Auntie Stella.
Usually I give my hiking stick a name depending on its personality, and I think Aunt Stella is perfectly supportive.
Actually, that's a good one. She's got the right curve, just the perfect curve. As I put down on it, she supports me.
I have to admit, the Chai Liao Trail hasn't really impressed me so far, but I do enjoy the lively jungle vibe here.
Wow. Oh, they flipped. Oh, that one's winning, huh? The one on the bottom was winning.
From my observation, they are having a classic life or death survival match. Meanwhile, I've got a long climb ahead of me, so same struggle. After you survive that long, steep staircase, there's a small resting spot waiting for you. Even better, this is the halfway point.
All right. So this is the end of Cailiao Trail, and we came all the way up here now. Saddle points. So I guess we're going down and up all the way to Fuxing Temple. Then we're going to make our way down to Sandiaoling. One thing I appreciate about this trail is every time it hits you with a hard uphill, it provides you with a place to rest. Oh.
From here, the trail dips into a steady descent, weaving alongside Wolf and Liao Creek. In rainy season, it crosses from bank to bank, always within earshot of the water's murmur. Out here, there's no cell signal, it's just you, the path, and whatever thoughts you brought with you. This section of the trail feels different. A stream runs right down the stone steps, turning them into a natural slide. If you look closely, you'll see this trail's signature feature, potholes. These formations aren't just scenic. They're evidence of how powerful the river used to be, marking how high the water once surged. As you continue the descent along the pothole formations, the trail gets more and more captivating. You'll come across this crossing made of stone pillars. It's called the Stepping Stones to School. Back in the day, kids used this path to get to Shorin Elementary School in Sandiaoling, hopping over the creek one step at a time.
Huh.
Not far from here, you'll also see the remains of old stone houses, slowly blending back into the forest.
I think this used to be someone's house. Wow, there's actually not, there's more than, there's like 1, 2, 3 houses up here. There's something really special about this trail. The blends of nature. It's almost as if you've gone to the past and you can almost feel the atmosphere of the people who used to live here back in the day, on their way to work, on their way to school. It's really cool.
Just when I start to enjoy this light-hearted moment, the trail turns into a climbing course again. Did I mention I have trust issues with my director, Kurt? If he says a trail is easy, it usually means it's not.
You didn't say it was going to be up, down, up, down, up. You said up, down, up. Oh, stairway to heaven. Come on, Kurt. What? And we've seen what, like 4 people? That's Kurt's definition of most popular trail.
Despite the endless stairs, I hate to say it, but this trail is actually growing on me. After the pothole section, you'll pass a small shrine, Fuxing Temple.
Thank you for the great weather.
From here, it's only about 500 meters to Fuxing Temple.
I'm Stella. If you think my hiking's hard, take a look at this guy.
That's Kurt, the guy who always walks backward on the trail, holding a heavy-duty camera rig like it's nothing.
Give me your rig.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Experience what Kurt experiences.
And that's how City Escape is made. A group of people acting a little weird on the trail just to capture the beauty of Taiwan's mountains.
Feel like a Feel like a Disney princess here. This is like a scene straight out of Disney. Reminds me of Snow White. I think this is my favorite hike so far. I like this one. This trail's good. It was hard to like it in the beginning because some guy was like, yeah, this one's very gentle, you know, and then no, stairs, welcome. It's like, yeah, that was a little bit. Had to process the emotions. I think we have reached Fuxing Temple.
With clean restroom and water, Fuxing Temple is a good spot to slow down, catch your breath, and get ready for the next leg.
All right, after the temple, we're gonna see the sign. And this sign says there are waterfalls around 70 meters ahead. I'm a little bit worried looking at the water level. It's pretty dry. And I think this river is the source of the water for the waterfall. So if we're lucky, we're gonna see a spectacular waterfall. If not, I bet you the scenery is still gonna be great. Let's go.
We started back in Houtong, followed the stream through creeks, ridgelines, and relics of the past. Now we're right at the edge of the waterfall.
Yeah, seems a little bit dry.
Filming a waterfall trail with no actual waterfall, Kurt's edit is going to be a disaster, so I might as well get him some footage.
Yeah, get this shot. This is the shot.
It's the money shot. Come on. Oh.
Check this out. That's a long way down. Yo, it's so nerve-wracking standing on the edge. Woo! Yes! And I guess the good news is, without the water being so full, you get a different angle that you usually can't get.
And just like you watching this scene right now, I had no idea I was standing on the very edge of this thin stone ceiling. I only realized it when I saw the final edit. Seeing it now, it's pretty scary, even for me.
All right. This is nice. The reward for the hike. You can only do this when there's not a lot of water. All right. That's pretty nerve-wracking. This is the apex. Might be good to sit down. Take it all in for a bit. Oh man, this is exciting. Nerve-wracking, adrenaline pumping. This is good. I thought I was constipated. Not anymore. 我刚这样子，我这样子就觉得啊，好紧张。I think I shat my pants a little bit. Oh. On a raise, Kurt.
And just like that, I think I just handed Kurt $1 million shot.
Did you guys see that rock ceiling I was on? It's crazy to think that a few billion years ago, this was all underwater. But due to erosion, and as you guys know, Taiwan's famous for its earthquakes, so the tectonic plates shifted. And now we have like a waterfall formation. Something else, isn't it? Thank you, Aunt Stella. guess right now we're beneath the rock ceiling that I was just sitting on. I must be honest, I did not know that's how it looked like when I was standing on the edge of the cliff. Some more fun routes up ahead.
Right after that careful descent comes a massive rock wall. You are at Pipa Cave Waterfall.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, it's not rainy season right now. So instead of a waterfall, we have some water trickling down. If you guys want to see the waterfall, I'm glad Kurt got some good footage. Insert.
The Sandiaoling waterfall trail features 3 waterfalls. Among them, Pipa Cave is the most approachable. It spills down gently like silver threads, allowing you to experience the power of a waterfall up close.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Motian Waterfall is just 10 minutes away, but the trail ahead looks intense. A long staircase drops straight down, and it doesn't look forgiving. Imagine coming up here just to reach Pipa Cave Waterfall. That would be seriously nerve-wracking.
Oh. Well, if I'm being honest, I'm glad we didn't start this hike from Sandiaoling. Steel steps, rope ladders, steep drops. Now that would be rough climbing up. I guess that's the good thing from starting this trail from Houtong. You get to descend this part instead of climbing up it. Ladies and gentlemen, the second waterfall of the day. You might be wondering, where's the waterfall? It's a good thing Kurt got some footage. The word Motian means skyscraper. It's around 41 meters tall. And it's almost the identical twin to Pipa Cave Waterfall. You can see the same kind of rock formations here. Up ahead.
The walk to the third waterfall takes a little longer, but the gentle path makes it easy to slow down and enjoy the quiet.
Whoa. All right. The sign says Hegu Waterfall straight ahead, which is also our final waterfall for the hike. But if you want to see the rainy season waterfall, good thing Kurt's got some footage. All right, and this marks the end of our hiking trail. We have reached Sandiaoling. Seeing as how some hikers start their hike from Sandiaoling, I'm gonna leave my trusty companion right here for the next person. And nothing more rewarding than a bowl of shaved ice after a hot days of hiking. Let's go. Nothing hits the spot like a bowl of shaved ice after a long days of hiking. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah, that's rewarding. I'll say this trail's a lot better. It feels more like a hike, simply because it's not just steps. If I wanted to climb stairs, I could do it in my apartment building. I wanted to follow the water from the bottom to the top. Oh, that stone ceiling, that was something else. That was good. Stiff legs, heart full, and possibly a brain freeze. Cheers.
So, Here's to more trails, more discoveries, and the endless stories that the mountains of Taiwan hold. Until our next escape, keep exploring and cherishing these moments of freedom and connection with nature. Peace out.